So, hi dear Virgo, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a general love reading for all the Virgo Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising for Virgo singles for the month of April 2026. Please don't try to fit yourself forcibly into the reading. Sometimes the messages are not for you. If it is resonating, good. If it doesn't, just leave it behind, okay? For personal reading, healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. For tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono Masterclass 2, links are given below. So let's start. Okay, Virgo, the overall energy for Virgo people regarding their love and relationship area. Let's see what we have. Let me scratch first. Oh my god, it feels so good. I have oil in my head and it's itching. So we have the Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups, Five of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands. From inside, you guys are getting very excited. The thought of having somebody by your side is giving you a lot of happiness, a lot of excitement, a lot of this energy of, okay, let's move forward, let's not look back. This is exciting. Life is good. Now I can attract the right kind of person. Now I'm ready, and all these things. So from inside, you can say on a not so conscious level, you guys are feeling in your gut that the time has come that you should connect with somebody. On a conscious level, you guys are full of love. You guys are full of compassion. You guys are feeling like moving towards someone, maybe a specific person or a specific kind of person, and you guys are feeling like, okay, let's go in this direction and let's make this happen because life is really beautiful, colorful, and whatnot. And then your mind is creating all kind of stories and scenarios and whatnot, and it's stopping you from moving forward. You guys are like, okay, this is really beautiful, love is beautiful, relationship is beautiful, and then your mind is telling you, what about the stress that it's going to give you, the freedom that it's going to snatch from you, the uh, uh, messier energies, the clingy energies, this and that and whatnot. Then you guys are like, okay, mind is right, full of love, full of compassion, ready to move forward. Then boom, listening to your mind, and then coming straight to this point of, but my mind is right, and then becoming this energy of, I'm not going to say anything to anyone, I'm just going to keep it to myself. That's a good idea. I have to protect myself from getting hurt again. Let's see for a new person, new energy, new bond, Virgo. We have the Death card and the Page of Cups and the Three of Wands. Bottom of the deck is Eight of Wands. There is going to be fast and forward movement in a situation, lots of back and forth communication, lots of this and that, and boom, nothing. It's like you're going to feel something for someone. You might be coming out of a fresh breakup or fresh separation or something like that. You might connect with somebody and you guys will start talking to each other, and then one of you is going to be like, goodbye, let's talk after 3 years. And it's mostly you, Virgo, because you guys are still waiting for something or someone to show up at your door. Maybe waiting for a past person, past energy, and or a specific kind of person, if not a specific person. You guys are still in this energy of wanting to have somebody by your side. Maybe you left them physically, and they are not here anymore, but you still are hoping and waiting for that person to show up at your door, show up in your life in some way, and you're looking forward to have that person in your life, if not a specific person, a specific kind of person. So even if you're going to connect with somebody, you might talk to them for some time, you might get excited, feel like, oh my god, this is good, and then boom, one of you is going to be like, nah, goodbye, not good. Okay, let's see the message for this new person, new connection, new bond, honey. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So this person, this energy that you are going to connect with is not the one for you. You are going to feel it because your love life, your energies are shifting to this energy of wanting to have a spiritual bond, a deep rooted connection, something that's going to be there for you for the rest of your life, some kind of higher level of commitment kind of energy. So you guys are leaving something or someone behind because it's not aligning with the kind of person you want or the specific person you want. You're like, nope. Okay. Let's see for a past person, past situation, past connection, maybe. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Judgment. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. This past person, past energy, and you are still having a lot of conflicts and chaos and feeling left out in the cold by each other kind of energy. Things are moving towards forgiveness. Things are moving towards let's not bother each other kind of energy. So slowly, but like things are not moving anywhere in this direction, but you guys are trying to be at peace, trying to make peace with whatever happened, try to make peace with whatever is happening right now. None of you is trying to create any kind of conflict or chaos or drama here. That is why both of you are trying to let it go, let go and let God. There is an energy of forgiveness. There is this energy of, okay, let's forgive and forget whatever happened. Let's not create any more mess or drama in each other's lives, and let's just keep moving forward. So the new person, new energy, you are not liking them because you have a specific person or specific kind of person in your mind. You're like, nope. For this past person, past energy, you guys don't want any kind of conflict or drama or chaos in your life anymore. So you guys are just trying to let it go from both the sides, forgive and forget, and move ahead. Okay, let's let's see for this past person, past energy, what we have. We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Yep. So right now, you guys might be still holding on to some kind of grudges and drama and chaos and conflict or some kind of belief. There is some kind of mess from the past that you still need to clean properly, need to heal and release properly in order to connect with the right kind of energy that you really want in your life, Virgo. So the only good energies that I got for today is Aries and Leo also. Aries and Leo, fire signs, they are getting good energies in April for their love life. All others are like, die with me alone. It's a good idea to have a single party. Yeah, I will host a party for singles maybe someday, like in Mumbai or Delhi or somewhere. You guys can join me. We might make couples. I don't want anybody for me, but you never know. Let's see the guidance here for you guys, Virgo, for this month regarding this situation, chapter of your life. We have the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Lovers. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. You guys have to be in this energy of creating very, very strong boundaries and understanding what you should be doing or what you should not be doing in order to connect with the right kind of energies. See, if you are going to talk to 100 people at the same time, just an example, you are going to get 100 kinds of energies in your field, and it's going to confuse the hell out of you. And then you are so confused why you are not able to meet the kind of soulmate, the kind of person that you want, because you yourself is scattered right now. Your energies right now are all over the place. You yourself is not at peace, not able to feel the kind of love within yourself the way you want it to attract from the outside world. So the moral of the story here, Virgo, is until unless you guys are going to become what you want, you're never going to get what you want. If you are going to deal with the multiple people, multiple energies at the same time, and trying to figure out which one is your soulmate, and you're not able to connect with anyone, then none of them is your soulmate. Simple. You have to be at peace with yourself. You have to stop being in this energy of wanting to have your soulmate right now only. You have to detach from the idea of wanting somebody by your side And then be at peace, work on yourself, clean the mess from the previous connections, previous relationships. Okay, then only you will be able to connect with the right person, right energy. Let's see the final final message for you guys. Codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. Maybe you are so afraid of living alone, so that you might be keeping yourself busy with multiple people, multiple energies, and then you are becoming codependent with those energies, because at least for the timing they are with you, they are like helping you to pass your time, they are like helping you to not to be alone or something. This is very very unhealthy. Until unless you guys are going to start living with yourself, start loving yourself, like in your singlehood, like being with peace with yourself and your life, you guys will not be able to have a healthy connection, healthy relationship the way you guys want it. Duh. Having 1,000 people at the same time is not going to give you your soulmate. Having a good relationship with yourself can. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in. Virgo, we'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.